All right, what's up, guys? How are we doing? Hope everyone's doing awesome. So, I would like to welcome you guys back. It's been a long time since I did a reaction. I think the last reaction I did was when me and Joey reacted to the entire NF's new album, or EP, I should say, and that was like months ago. I've been really busy with school, been really busy with a lot of stuff, been trying to keep up with Instagram, TikTok, stuff that I generally do more stuff on those platforms more often because it's a lot easier to manage content on those platforms than to constantly be uploading content to YouTube. But I'm on spring break now. As you guys can see, I'm not in my usual studio, which is essentially my dorm room. So I'm back home in the great state of Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, for spring break. So I am at my studio at my house, which is just a room we turned into an office and a studio. I'm back. And starting out, I want to get a lot better about doing regular content and doing regular reactions. And like I said, I made two other reaction channels. So we have the J Squared Reacts, which is me and Joey, which is still going to be just me and Joey on that channel. But I also have my channel called Josh Cook Reacts. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start by uploading all of my reaction videos to my main channel because I realized that I have to really start doing YouTube on my main channel a lot more and gain more traction before I can just have a whole bunch of people flock over to the reaction channel. So I'll be uploading it to both places, but it's only going to be available for like the first week to a few weeks or a month or so on my main channel before it'll get moved to any other channels. And I've also decided to do my reactions a little bit differently than I do my other videos. So I watch a lot of reactors. That's how I got into doing it. I didn't even know it existed until like 2020, and I started to get into a lot more rap music and analyzing stuff and beats and all that stuff. And I started to see people reacting to it, and I really enjoy watching them. My favorites are probably No Life Shack, Laid Back DFR, Cliff Beats, No Script Off the Riff, all those goats. And so it made me think I wanted to do it. And I've always been somebody who I'm not a perfectionist, but I've always thought that like social media and YouTube and that kind of stuff has to be perfect or else it's not good. And I've realized that that's simply not true. And so one thing I've noticed that I don't like on other channels that I've seen is that they in their editing process they will cut out certain parts of either the song or the video or their reactions, and I can tell they're cutting it because when you're somebody who does YouTube, you can tell a lot of the editing stuff. So I've decided to do just raw reactions. So like what you see is what you get. I'm not editing this. I'm not trimming this. I'm not going in and changing it after the fact. This is literally when I hit record, everything, whether it's perfect, whether it's I mess something up, whether we have issues, it's all an uncut video. So you guys are getting the raw, real reaction from me. No cuts, no edits. Everything that I'm doing, you guys are seeing in real time. So you might ask why I've decided to come back now. Well, as you guys know, well, you guys probably don't know because I've never posted a video reacting to Tom MacDonald, but I love Tom MacDonald. I'm a huge Tom MacDonald fan. I've been following him and supporting his music since 2020. Discovered him during the pandemic with Fake Woke and Dear Slim, and I've been hooked ever since. And he just dropped not only his newest album, but his first digital album ever. So if you guys don't know, Tom MacDonald is the biggest independent rapper in the world. He's an independent rapper. He makes his own beats, writes his own songs. His girlfriend Nova Rockefeller shoots and edits all of his music videos. But they've only one of the ways that they've been able to get, he's gotten like 56 number ones on the Billboard charts and the iTunes charts. So one of the ways he's been able to do that is not only through he doesn't release digital albums. So his individual songs that he releases, he's famous for releasing his music videos on Friday at 9 a.m. That's why he has a song, one of his songs is called Don't Look Down. And he's like, if y'all think I'm trash, why don't y'all release your videos on a Friday? Because that's my day. So he releases if he releases a music video or any video of any kind, it's always on a Friday at 9 a.m. And then as soon as that music video comes out, that song automatically becomes available on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that jazz. But whenever he makes an album, he's had many albums. He's had Us Against the World, Wild Ones, BFGF, The Brave 2. All these are different albums. And the only place that you can buy them is hangovergang.com on a CD, or he's just recently started using USBs. So The album's called, as you guys can see. Well, you guys can't see because I don't have it on. Let me get it up here. Um, So as you can see, he's the album's called Declassified. The reason it's called Declassified is because these are all of, I'm not sure if there's any new songs on here or not. I'll have to go and check. I have most of his albums on CDs, but I haven't listened to them yet because I haven't been able to buy all of them. The only ones I've listened to are The Brave and The Brave 2, Wild Ones, and BFGF. And right now from these, oh, and Proud to Be a Problem. But right now from these song titles, I'm not seeing any of the songs from those on here. I could be mistaken, but basically what he did was he, for his first digital album, instead of releasing all new music, since some people either don't know who he is or don't really use CDs or because it's not really common anymore, and they only listen to his digital music, he picked. Let's see how many songs are on here. There's 19. So he picked his, and I'm pretty sure he said 20 in his video, but that's because he's releasing a new music video and a new song. Well, it's tomorrow, but it's today now because it's midnight. But these are his top 19 songs from his physical albums. So all of his, like, I'm pretty sure he has 10 to 15 physical albums that he's done over the years. These are his top 19 favorite songs from those. Declassified on digital for anyone to watch. So if you guys don't know, it is currently 12:24 a.m. on, it's Friday morning, but it's Thursday night. So if you pre-save the album on Spotify, which I did, it drops at midnight and you immediately get access to it. So I thought it'd be fun to be the first person to react to it because obviously tomorrow everybody's going to be reacting to it as well as the music video, and I wanted us and you guys to be the first people to get to see a reaction video. So I'm not sure if we're going to get through all 19 songs. My goal is to get through all 19 songs. It looks like the entire album's only like an hour, so I might do it all in one video. If not, I'll react to the rest of the album tomorrow, which we are also going to react to the music video, but that's going to be a separate video. But yeah, without further ado, Tom MacDonald, Declassified. Let's see what you got, bro. First song is called Anti. I have no idea what to expect. I haven't listened to any of this. 24 minutes. I haven't listened to any of it. First time with y'all. Let's go.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Okay, Tom. Okay. So we're just jumping into it. We're just jumping into the verse. I love the build up in the beginning. I love those songs where, like, from the second the song starts, you can tell it's building and building and building, and you're just waiting for that beat to drop. You're waiting for him to smash on the verse. So I was just amazed by the beat drop and the flow. So I didn't hear a word he just said. So we're gonna back it up. We're gonna start it over, and we're gonna break it down bar by bar, line by line. I'm gonna try. So let me know in the comments because I didn't get a lot of comments on the other reaction videos I've done so far. So let me know if do you guys like it? Like sometimes I'm just going to pause because that's just the way I do it. But do you guys like a lot of pausing, or do you guys like to listen to like the entire verse before the chorus if the song has a chorus and then break down it after that? Like, or are you guys fine with pausing? Some people like different things. Let me know what you guys like in the comments. But I'm gonna try and break it down bar by bar.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Okay, so he said they're a bunch of Satanists, murderers, pedos. We all worship God while they're worshiping the devil. So I can only assume that he is talking about members of the government, members of like the music industry, film industry. Because if you guys don't know, Tom MacDonald, he raps a lot about social issues, political issues. He's basically just a truth rapper. He tells the truth. He spits fire bars, and he just talks about what's going on in the world, which I really like because to me it's a breath of fresh air. Because I feel like, yes, like the rap culture is important, and if you're a rap fan like me, you appreciate the culture and what it came to be. But whether or not you want to admit it, there is a common theme in the rap industry, and that is sex, drugs, money, women, fame, and that's it. And I feel like what he's doing is because, like he said, he started out rapping about that kind of stuff. He grew up on Eminem. He grew up on all these artists who just do all these same things, and he's like, I care. I want to rap about things that I actually care about, things that actually mean something to me, things that are going on in the world that are going to mean something to other people. So I've always appreciated that about Tom. So I assume we'll see how we're going to find. The song's called Anti, so I assume it's going to be a diss of some kind on the music industry, politicians, maybe stuff to do with Israel. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but we'll see as we get farther into it.
We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
Okay, so he's talking about Hollywood, talking about the music industry, talking about the film industry. He said they're anti Christ. So yeah, I mean he's not wrong. He's spitting facts. Hollywood, if you've seen, for instance, UMG, Universal Music Group, they have the top 9 out of the top 10 music artists in the country right now, such as, now this might be an outdated stat because Sam Smith has kind of fallen off, but at one point when Unholy got released, it was Sam Smith, it was Lady Gaga, it was The Weeknd, it was a lot of these people. Like, I don't mind The Weeknd, and I don't mind, but you have people like Billie Eilish, you got people like Lady Gaga, Sam Smith, just literally say, like, not even just like, oh, they're a Satanist, they're Antichrist, literally depicting satanic rituals in their music videos and in their Grammy performances, which it's not okay. And me as a Christ follower, I don't like that. So I appreciate Tom talking about it. Now, some people, ever since Tom started making music, there has been a lot of controversy over his hooks. Some people like his hooks, some people really don't. So for me, I like some, I don't like others. So I think we're getting into the chorus. So I'm going to see if I like this chorus or if I don't.
Can they anti-Christ? They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American. They anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil.
Amen, brother. It ain't left and right. It's good versus evil. And I've been talking about this myself. If you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, like I've been talking a lot about like stuff that's going on politically, like stuff that Trump's doing in Iran that I don't agree with. But like the thing that I've found is, so a lot of my followers, like they know me as somebody who has always been more on the conservative side of things. I've always been pro-Trump, always been like I wouldn't call myself a Republican. I wouldn't call myself a Democrat. I consider myself a free-thinking citizen of this country, and I have more morals and values and beliefs based on my opinions, my lifestyle, and most importantly, the Bible and my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So to me, I'm just looking at each side. I'm looking at the policies. I'm looking at what they're doing, and if I agree with it, I agree with it. If I don't, I don't. And I think what he said there is very important. It's not left and right. It's good and evil. So there's good and there's evil. It doesn't matter what side of the spectrum you claim to be on. If you're on the side of evil, then no matter what political party you're in, you're evil. And like I've gotten accused recently of being blue-pilled, of being a liberal, and I'm like, so just because I voted for Trump, and I would vote for Trump again over Kamala Harris, even if I knew everything that was going to happen was going to happen. But if being a liberal, being blue-pilled, if not agreeing with everything Trump does and not considering him a glorified God and criticizing things that I think are worthy of criticism, if that makes me a liberal, then F it, I'm a liberal. Like,
to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties and that means they eating people.
I mean, can we speak against what he's saying here? Is he like, we've seen the files, like we haven't seen, I think the file should be fully unredacted, but like of what we've seen, like we've seen it. It's pretty much every major political figure, industry. There's so many people from all sides of this thing, and that's one of the excuses. I'm not sure who said it, but somebody said the reason they're not going to release the Epstein files fully unredacted is because the entire political system and Hollywood would collapse. I'm like, let it collapse, burn it all down. We as the American people deserve to know the truth no matter what the consequences are. And I love that Tom's just willing to speak about it.
Wake him up.
And I'm not sure. So The way his video sounded, I thought it said declassified because of the of like they're like he's declassifying all the his physical albums onto digital. But this could also have something to tie into Epstein because obviously a lot of the Epstein stuff is still classified and redacted. So I'm not sure if he's trying to tie that into the title or not. But we'll see if any of the other songs are about that or not.
QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous rape the young, eat human flesh. It ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call it.
Yeah, I don't got any words for that. So far, the flow's fire, the beats fire, the chorus. I really like the chorus. Some people might say it's repetitive. I think it's good, but no, yeah, he's just spitting facts. Like you can't refute any of what he said. It's all true.
Famous rape the young, eat human flesh. It ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They all say.
That's another thing that's true. He said in one of his other songs, "Snowflakes." He said, "When you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician." That's the truth. Like no matter what politician you support. He also said in his song "Me versus You." He said, "No president will ever give a damn about the truth, about fully because." They're always like whether or not they're truly like some presidents like I believe Trump is truly for the American people at heart. At least he was from 2016 to 2024. But he's obviously he's a he's a narcissist. He's arrogant. Like he's gonna do what's best for him. So I'm not sure. Like from what I've seen so far, I don't think he's implicated. I don't think he did anything illegal just because he's in the files. Obviously, he was friends with Epstein, had connections with Epstein. But just because a lot of people were friends with him, that they're not calling for all these other people to be condemned because of that too. So I think that we need to wait for more stuff to come out. But of the evidence right now, I don't think Trump is necessarily implicated. I don't think he's necessarily like a criminal because of what's in there. But I do think that every president, they're always going to have certain interests. That's just their interests. And if they have to lie to Americans to protect themselves from going to jail, they're gonna take it, and that's just common sense. Honestly, like I don't know anybody who wouldn't. Like, would you do that if your choice was to tell a lie to a group of 10 people or go to prison for the rest of your life? What would you pick? Let me know in the comments.
Conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the Prince of Darkness.
True. And he brought in the royal family too. Yeah, I mean it's the connections. Like, and I've always been a firm believer that like I'm gonna support the people. I'm gonna support the party. I'm gonna vote and support things though for the ones that best support my values as a Christian and as a Christ follower and values that I hold dear to myself. But I mean, it's funny that's called left wing and right wing. They both help the same bird fly. I'm a firm believer, and I really think it's kind of undeniable if you've done any research, done any reading, if you just look around, the United States is not run by Congress. It's not run by the president. No, England and Great Britain is not run by the royal family. Israel is not run by Netanyahu. There's a group of people. There's an oligarchy of elites that control every aspect of the world behind the scenes. And their agenda is, I mean, the Bible even tells us the Antichrist, when he comes, his goal is going to be one world order, one world peace, world currency. Like when that's happening, like people like, yay, let's world peace. Like world peace means the Antichrist is coming. That means we're coming onto the worst time this country has ever seen, the world's ever seen. And I personally, I want to be on the side of Christ. I don't want to be on the wrong side. So I'm always going to call it out, and I appreciate Tom for doing the same.
Getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts. Now the cannibals in Gucci sweaters, using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
All right, that was Tom MacDonald, anti or anti, however you say it. 10 out of 10, man. I love it. I think his lyricism's good. I think the bars are good. I think the beats fire, chorus is fire, the message is truthful. Like, let me know what y'all think. Like, after the more songs we get through, like, go in the comments and rank them. Like, give you a rank of them. I might give my rank at the end of the video. I don't know, but no, that yeah, I think it's a great song. Next one's called Equality. So I assume this is going to have something to do with men, women, black and white, like equality. People are always saying are men are equal to women, white supremacy. These are like the issues that deal around equality in this country. So I assume it's what it's going to be about, but I don't know. But let's get into equality.
I don't care if you black, care if you white, care if you...
Okay. I have heard this one. So I haven't reacted. I haven't reacted to this one in a video, but this is one. He actually didn't release it. He didn't release it on any of his physical albums. He didn't release it on digital. He released a music video, and it was a music video promoting. It may have been his new album, but he was promoting something in his music video, and the music video was a promotion for merch or an album, and it was just he didn't tell anybody he was releasing it. He just released it. I'm not sure if it was even on Friday at 9 a.m. But yeah, this is pretty much about. I'll say it's about hating equally. So if you haven't heard it before, I'm still gonna play it and react to it. I probably won't pause as much on this one. I'll probably pause like once per verse and like once for the chorus, because I already know what the song is and I really enjoy this one. But it's basically about how hating equally, essentially. Like I don't judge between races. I don't judge between genders. It's all equal. So let's get into equality.
I don't care if you black, care if you white, care if you left, care if you right, care if you straight, care if you gay, long as you wave an American flag. Don't care about your gender, don't care about your race, don't care about your politics, we're all the same. I don't discriminate or make apologies. Screw everybody, that's equality. I've been in the ghetto and the burbs, black, white, rich, poor, flip them out a bird. Give a damn, anyone can get to work. Gay, straight, left, right, give them all a turn. I don't see color like you, long as we waving that red, white, and blue. Keep all that weird shit away from the kids. If you're good, then we're good. If you're cool, then we're cool. I'm a white boy who don't got an issue with adversity. I don't got a problem with diversity. I don't care if you street smart or went to university. Everyone the homie till they turn on me. Nerdy, Caucasian, a turban, a Asian, a black man, a trans, a woman, a they, them. I'll never hate you for physical traits, but I'll judge you for all of the ways you behave. I don't care if you black, care if you...
All right, so that was essentially what we just listened to the first 56 seconds of the song. That is the chorus and the first verse. And it's essentially what I said. It's screw everybody, it's equality. So he's saying equality is he does not judge based on skin color, he doesn't judge based on gender, doesn't judge based, and I'm the same way. We don't judge based on gender, we don't judge by skin color, we don't judge by sexual or orientation, we don't judge by like literally as long as you are an American, you came into this country legally, you support this country, and you're not trying to push agendas on kids, and like we're not going to judge you for physical traits, but we will judge you for all the ways you're behaving. So obviously, gender you can't control, skin color you can't control. You can control whether you support this country. You can control whether you're a patriot. You can control whether you're a traitor. You can control what you say and don't say and try to push on to kids and minors. So yeah, we will judge you for ways that you're behaving, but we're going to judge everybody equally. So screw everybody. It's equality.
Care if you left, care if you right, care if you straight, care if you gay, long as you wave an American flag. Don't care about your gender, don't care about your race, don't care about your politics, we're all the same. I don't discriminate or make apologies. Screw everybody, that's equality. I've been pissing everybody off. Republicans and liberals, yeah, everybody's soft. I don't care what side you be on. Conservative or Democrat, motherfuck them all. I don't divide up his sides. Long as you waving the stars and the stripes. Long as you promise that you'll ride or die. Could be black, could be white. If you down, you alright. I'm a white boy, I don't got a problem with an immigrant. Met a few, I like them more than citizens. Long as they ain't criminals or ignorant, I give them all the benefit. Let them in and kick it if they innocent. Nerdy.
Okay, see, this is the one place I disagree with Tom. So obviously, I agree with every single thing he said in that second verse. He's like, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're a Democrat, I don't care what side you claim to be on, what side you, as long as you are, as long as you are patriotic, you're American, you're not pushing agendas on kids, and you're not a criminal, you're not making stupid choices. Like we can disagree, but I judge everybody equally. It's based on the ways you're behaving. Now, what he just said about immigrants is basically saying that as long as illegal immigrants aren't committing crimes, like Tom, correct me if I'm wrong. If Tom watches this, I know Tom watches a few people that do reactions. So if Tom is watching this, correct me if I'm wrong on this. But it sounds like you're saying that you don't care about illegal immigrants being in the country as long as they're not criminals and committing crimes. If they're coming in this country, working, providing for their family, you think that it's fine. Me personally, I think that a crime is a crime. I think criminals are criminals. I think if you break the law to get into this country, you should be deported and you should be forced to do the actual due process. I do understand that there are extenuating circumstances and a lot of people are coming here illegally to get away from stuff in their country. But I think at the end of the day, if you have laws and you don't enforce them, then nobody's going to follow them. So I think that we should enforce all illegal immigrants being deported. But that's the only part so far that I would disagree with. And I thought that the first time I watched it, I just didn't do a reaction video to it. But let's keep going.
Asian, a turban, a Asian, a black man, a trans, a woman, a they, them. I'll never hate you for physical traits, but I'll judge you for all of the ways you behave. I don't care if you black, care if you white, care if you left, care if you right, care if you straight, care if you gay, long as you wave an American flag. Don't care about your gender, don't care about your race, don't care about your politics, we're all the same. I don't discriminate or make apologies. Screw everybody, that's equality. I don't care if you dead, broke, or you rich. I don't care about the pigment in your skin. I don't care if you in a church or a mosque. It's all good, it's all love till it's not. I don't care if you black, care if you white, care if you left, care if you right, care if you straight, care if you gay, long as you wave an American flag. Don't care about your gender, don't care about your race, don't care about your politics, we're all the same. I don't discriminate or make apologies. Screw everybody, that's equality.
100%. Besides the one thing, I agree with everything. Again, great song. Love the chorus. Love the verses. Love the. I think the lyricism and the flow was a little bit better in the first one because I think in this song he's much more just listing things. He's like, I don't care if you this. It's like listing them off. Whereas like there was a lot more lyricism, and we know Tom can rap. We know Tom's a lyricist. Certain songs are different than others, so I understand that it's not going to be top tier in every song. Same thing with Eminem, but yeah. But that was equality. We might do. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do a separate reaction to the music video, and I can do that. But that's equality. Next song is called White Boys Don't Dance. So, if you don't know about Tom, he's had two songs with the word white boy in it so far. One of them was his first song, White Boy, where, again, we need to do a reaction to it, but he talks about basically how people judge him for being white. People judge him and blame him for things based on the color of our skin. This is not just him, this is all white people. But he's like, you can't blame me for things I didn't do, things I'm not a part of, things I don't support, things that my parents and grandparents weren't part of. Nobody in my family, my dad, granddad, great granddad, none of them owned slaves. Like, you can't judge us and expect all these things when, like, we didn't own slaves and you've never been a slave. So, but then he had a second song with Adam Calhoun called White Boys. So the first one was called White Boys, second one was called White Boys with a Z on the end, and that one was basically just a anthem for white boys. This one's called White Boys Don't Dance. I'm not sure if it's going to be like kind of continuing in the flow or it's going to be totally different. First White Boy was kind of slower and more soft. White Boys was, again, it's an anthem. So let's see what White Boys Don't Dance has to bring us. Solid beat so far. I can tell he's about to spaz out.
We could make a Ford look foreign, sink a Chevy in the mud when we 4x4 and pour the whiskey in a cup. Pour a 40 for the homies, listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance.
Yeah, based on the opening track, the opening lyrics. Yeah, this is a continuation. This is, so you have White Boy, you have talk about the past, how we can't be held accountable for things that we didn't do. Then you have White Boys, which is the anthem for white boys, and now he's basically continuing that with White Boys Don't Dance. But solid. I can tell they're gonna spaz out or the chorus is gonna be fire. But I want to keep hearing the build. I'm gonna start the song over.
We could make a Ford look foreign, sink a Chevy in the mud when we 4x4 and pour the whiskey in a cup. Pour a 40 for the homies, listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White.
I personally did disagree with this statement. So I'm a white boy. I love to dance. I love my white girl music, y'all. Like I like rap better, but like, so I get it. It's for a brand. It's more like redneck, and like I get that. And I'm one of those too. Like I have kind of like two like personas. I have a side of me that's like full on that side of me that's like. So I think that anybody who's like maybe sensitive snowflake, like gets triggered by things easily, who's hearing that, I don't think that's a diss on white people at all who like to dance. I think that's just like, this is more from the perspective of like tough, rugged, redneck, like white boys. But also, if this is the chorus, if it's just white boys don't dance, white boys don't dance, this is going to be one of the trash choruses, but we'll see.
40 for the homies, listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. 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 We can make a Ford look foreign, sink a Chevy in the mud when we 4x4 and pour the whiskey in a cup. Pour a 40 for the homies, listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance.
All right, I can tell right now. Yeah, this is gonna be like, this is one of the choruses I don't like. No offense to Tom, but this chorus is trash. But hopefully the verses are better. And then it looks like it's just him on this song. So he went from single white boy song, White Boys with Adam Calhoun, and now back to just him. So let's see what he does with the verses. Hopefully it's better than the chorus.
Boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. But we can put rims on a Buick, fly flag from the roof of the unit, set a target up and shoot it. Got tobacco if you chew it. If you really want to do it, we can do it. Let's do it. Listen in the country music on a dirt road. Party in our work clothes. Buddy got a farm. We can put you where the worms go. Closet full of camouflage, carpet full of burn holes. Hunting for a bear to make a fur coat. Baby, I'm a white boy. Dressing up means putting on a nice pair of jeans. Yeah, baby, I'm a white boy. Been drinking at the fire pit since we was 17. Baby, I'm a white boy. We can do it all, I can show you what I mean. I can take you to the mall, we can run from the police. We can head out to the woods or we can keep it in the streets. But white boys don't dance. We can make a Ford.
All right, I'm not really going to comment on the verse. Like, again, it's just classic white boy, redneck, rugged, country, that kind of stuff. like I like the message. I like the vibe of it. The song has a really good vibe. It has a very like intense kind of like rage vibe. Not like rage rap, but like just like that. It has a great vibe. So I might play it for the vibes, but so far like lyrically and like message wise, like it's my least favorite out of the three so far. But let's keep listening. Maybe the second verse will be better.
Foreign taking Chevy in the mud when we fall by foreign. Pour the whiskey in a cup, pour 40 for the homies. Listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. 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 But we can drop the roof with a switch, run the city, and then get back to the sticks. We can rip, we can take the Lamborghini out and whip it down the strip. Get the Silverado, we can pull your homie out of ditch. We can get the sip of moonshine, smoking, we get too high. Flannel shirts and steel toes with jewelry and suit and ties. Everybody do or die, we ain't playing truth or lie. Homie, that's the difference between you and I. Baby, I'm a white boy. Dressing up means putting on a nice pair of jeans. Yeah, baby, I'm a white boy. Been drinking at the fire pit since we was 17. Baby, I'm a white boy. We could do it all, I could show you what I mean. I could take you to the mall, we could run from the police. We could head out to the woods or we can keep it in the streets. But white boys don't dance. We can make a Ford look foreign.
Again, second verse not as bad as the first. So I'll say, Thomas, this is a miss for me. In the words of Laid Back, if this was trash or pass, this one's gonna be a trash for me. Like least favorite out of the three so far. Like again, the vibe. I like the vibe. I like the genre. Like it's a good message, but it's for a very specific group of people. And I would say, at least for me, from what I've seen, the majority of Tom's audience, especially younger people like me, like it's a good song. Like I support like, and it's cool stuff that he's talking about. But it's like the vibe of it, the lyrics, the message. Just like it hasn't been on point to me with the other two and with a lot of his previous stuff. But hey, you hit some and you miss some. Let's go ahead and finish out the chorus so we can get on to Bite My Tongue.
Chevy in the mud when we fall by foreign. Pour the whiskey in a cup, pour 40 for the homies. Listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. 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 White boys don't dance.
I will say it's catchy. It's got me saying it. All right. I don't really think we need any final comments on that one. Let me know what y'all think after the first three: anti-equality and white boys don't dance. Like, what's your order of top three in the comments? But let's get on to Bite My Tongue. See what's got in store for us. I like the title. By the title, it sounds like it's going to be a spaz out song, but who knows? It could be a soft song. Oh no, this is about to be just the intro. The first 2 seconds, I can tell. It's got the heavy guitar, heavy metal. It's got the burp in it. This is going to be on, if you're an OG Tom fan, you've probably heard the song No Good Bastards. This feels like it's going to be a No Good Bastards vibe. But let's see. That's just from 2 seconds.
That's how much I give a fuck. But I got time today. Everyone who hated can find it.
He said that's how much I give a fuck, but I have time today. So basically he's saying he doesn't care about any of the stuff he's about to say. He doesn't care. He doesn't give up blank. I'm trying not to say too much because, I don't know. I've heard different things about the YouTube reaction algorithm. I've heard that it's already harder for reaction videos, so I don't want to make it worse. But yeah, he's basically saying I don't care. I don't give a frick. But I have time to write a song about it. So he's just gonna spaz out. But let's see. Basically, he's just an event. But hey, we're here for it, Tom. We're here for it.
That's how much I give a fuck. But I got time today. Everyone who hated can finally see what I've become. The biggest independent artist rapping in America. So now when they talking shit.
Facts. Everybody hated on him when he first started out, especially when he switched to political music. Everyone was talking shit. Everyone was doing all this stuff. And now he's the biggest independent rapper in the world. And nobody can release videos on Friday. He beat Nicki Minaj at number one. He's beaten Drake. He's beaten Sam Smith. He's beaten people who release videos on the same day as him. So he definitely has proven himself. So anybody that talks shit now, they just don't like him. They just don't like the music. They just don't like him as a person. But they can't say he's not a good rapper, and they can't say he's not successful because clearly, charts, fans, just the music speaks for itself. The charts speak for themselves. Sales speak for themselves. So you really can't do much.
Really have to bite my tongue, cause mentioning their names will make them famous, and that's what they want. I can't do no features to say who my favorite rappers are, cause chances are those rappers were actually talking trash before. How am I supposed to act like a man when I cannot respond? Laugh it off and let them think I'm pussy, I don't have the balls. It's awful, dude. We probably could've even made a song or two, but since you talking shit, I can never even acknowledge you. Do a joint with me and that record would change your life, but you lost that opportunity by hating on hype. You shit talk the big dog.
Oh, all right. So he's talking about the. Oh, okay. So he's talking about rap. He's basically talking about what he's doing is he's talking about rappers. He's talking about people that he admired, people that he was a fan of. I'm not sure this is a shot at Eminem or not, because I remember like he grew up on Eminem. Eminem was the reason he got into rap, and I remember hearing some stuff about like Eminem. Like he bought a beat. If you don't know, he released a song called "Dear Slim," which is basically giving Eminem his flowers and explaining like how he thinks they're like and the impact he had on him. Called it "Dear Slim," but the beat. He bought one of Eminem's beats for 100 grand. So basically, Eminem produced this song. And I heard a rumor that Eminem, I think Mac Lethal, if you don't know, he had a diss rap battle with Mac Lethal. And when Mac Lethal released another one last year or 2 years ago, he talked about being with D12. And they said that they were in the room with Eminem when he reacted to Dear Slim. And they did not like it, or he did not like it. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but maybe it's a shot at Eminem basically saying, hey, like y'all hated on me, y'all talk shit about me, y'all said I couldn't do this. I admired you guys, and now that I'm famous and doing a song with me is going to get you a bunch of views and a bunch of clout. Y'all want to do features with me, and I'm not down for it. I wouldn't be down for it either. You're gonna talk trash about me. You're gonna hate on me. You're gonna no, don't ask me for a handout. Don't ask me to do a feature. Don't ask me to put your name in a song when that's just going to do stuff. It doesn't do anything for me. It just helps you. And I'm not going to help people that did that to me. So, well, applause to him for that.
Privately hear it, but we publicly ignore y'all. It's not cause we fear it, it's cause there's nothing else to gain when you've already made it. Chasing clout while we already famous, bitch. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all.
I like that. I'm not going to repeat all that, but I love that. I love this vibe. It's just a diss. It's just like, it's basically a middle finger to everybody who ever doubted him, everybody who ever hated him, everybody who ever talked shit about him, everybody. It's just a two big middle fingers saying like, I don't care. Like, I'm famous now. There's nothing y'all can do about it. And I'm not going to F with people who don't F with people who don't F with me. And hey, I can't say anything about that, bro.
Fall back, I get called whack, no response track, with the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew. Nope.
I love it when I love it when Tom just like slips like innuendo in there, because if you know Tom, like he doesn't usually like put stuff in his music that's like overly like even for like his music is not overly sexual. He has criticized the rap industry for being overly sexualized and sexualizing women, but and if he ever does it, it's for comedy, but he does it so well. Like I can think of like he has a song called No Response, and like just he fits it into the lyricism. Like he said one time, he's talking about somebody. He said y'all are like a grandma who don't own a bra, or he said like so when he just said like you can suck my blank, like that. He just like, it's not even like, it's just meant to be funny, and he just slips it in there. And I think it's cool how he can him and Dax both do that very well, put it in there for like comedic purposes, but like it's just it fits in with the song.
Who hated's on the Billboard charts? They ain't making millions of dollars for merch in a month. They want a beef on the internet, I bite my tongue. Yo, while you're online, go check my network, punk. Your names are never...
I think that's a slight diss at Mac Lethal. So if you guys don't know, Tom MacDonald, the only like really big diss battle he's ever had, like obviously he disses the music industry and he disses like groups of people and like industries in his music, but he's not known for doing like rap battles and diss tracks and dissing, making songs against specific people. He did diss Gavin Newsom in Devil is a Democrat, but Mac Lethal, hey, they went back and forth. Mac Lethal said a tweet about him. He tweeted back. They had a war on Twitter. Then Tom released Lethal Injection. Mac Lethal released straight single white female, and then called him Tammy McDogfart. And then Tom MacDonald released Mac Lethal Sucks. And then Tom MacDonald won. So after Mac Lethal sucks, Tom MacDonald won, and they kind of squashed it. So I heard Mac Lethal. He was doing an interview. He says like his dad was in the hospital or something. He just didn't have the energy to keep on doing the beef, and then Tom, he released a song called God Mode in 2024. And I'm not even sure it was meant to be a diss. I think he was just like saying that's why he doesn't do diss tracks, is because he regrets the one person he did do a diss battle with, and he claimed he ruined his entire career, that he got a divorce, and Mac claims none of that's true. So that kind of pissed him off, and then he released Tom MacDonald as a Nazi. And that song, okay, like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I might do a reaction to it. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to react to Mac Lethal's Tom MacDonald as a Nazi. But it is probably the most disgusting, disrespectful diss track I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm not gonna spoil it because y'all should go listen to it. It's craziness, and I wouldn't even say he won. I would just say it just shows how low he's willing to go. And I think Tom is just what he just said. He's saying y'all can whine online, but look at my net, look at my bank account. I don't care. Him and Nova don't care, and I gotta respect him for that. Like you can't let people online, those keyboard warriors as people call them, you can't let them bully you into responding. Because if they can bait you into doing, then you'll spend all your time doing wars on Twitter, responding to every comment, than making quality music like he's doing with this album. So that's what I would say to that.
My mouth, I ain't liking photos. Go ahead and diss me. You ain't a homie, you a homo. You local rappers jealous that your boy is going global. I ain't.
That's a diss on Mac Lethal. He made so many jokes about Mac Lethal being gay. He said he would have one beer and have to take a bunch of pills and suck a dick as a painkiller. Like he's over that diss battle. He made so oh yeah, and he's in the first one. He's like it's 2019. You admit that you're queer. So I'm not sure if that's true or if he is gay or not, but I know that Tom has made a lot of jokes about that. So I think those are both about Mac Lethal. Tom, if you're watching, let me know let me know if I'm wrong.
Respond, my acknowledgement is promo. Everyone who hated is desperately trying to get appeal. Claim they're independent, but they dying for a record deal. I will bite my tongue until my mouth is full of blood and chill.
That's true. All the mainstream rappers, all the big dudes. Juice WRLD, Legend, Polo G, Pop Smoke. Polo G might still be alive, but Pop Smoke, King Von, XXX, Juice WRLD. Well, XXX got shot, but Juice WRLD, like the all common denominator, died of a drug overdose. Because the issue is when you get into this upper echelon of Hollywood in the music industry, not only are drugs promoted to you and you get into them, but you make songs about them, and then you start doing the things you're doing in real life, and then it comes to your detriment, and it's literally it's a common denominator, and it's sad, but it's true.
Not say nothing cause my mama told me keep it real. You don't get it, the disses do not excite me. I won't even strike even though I'm white lightning. Schoolyard bullies trying to pick a fight with Tyson, and I ain't validating anyone with what I'm writing.
I love what he's doing. He's not validating, which means he's not naming names. So, I mean, I can tell. Again, Tom, tell me if I'm wrong, but I am almost 100% sure. In fact, I'm making a prediction right now. I'm claiming right now that this song is pretty much a underlying underdog, like not naming names, like not doing a full diss battle, but like this song is about Mac Lethal, and that's why it's called bite my tongue, because he's biting his tongue. He's choosing not to respond, even though, like, again, the reason I said it's one of the most disgusting and disrespectful things I've ever heard is because the whole first start is about Nova. He goes at Nova like it's like if anybody said that about my girl, they'd be getting smacked in the mouth. Like, jeez, it's disgusting. And then like it was about suicide, telling him to kill himself, strangle himself, put a gun in his mouth. Like he went far, and like too far in my opinion. And I think that he's taking the high road. Him and Nova, they're like we're gonna bite our tongue. But if you hear the song, we're not gonna name names, so you can't accuse us of that. But it's about you. So.
I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. Put the bong back, suck my ball sack. Probably want that, ew. Hey, give me all the hate. You know how it go online, ain't nobody safe, like. Hey, see me face to face, probably want an autograph and brag about it for days, like. Hey, biting my tongue, you want your 50 minutes, boy, but I ain't the one, like. Hey, Hey, we don't get along, but I ain't making you famous saying your name in the song. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps, then it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. Put the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew.
All right, that was Tom MacDonald, Bite My Tongue. Fire. Again, another fire track. I'd say that is currently, that's my second favorite. Right now for me, top four: Anti, Bite My Tongue, Equality, White Boys Don't Dance. Again, put your rank in the comments. Anybody who ranks their favorites at any time in the comments, I will like and love that post and reply to you. All right, next one. I've been waiting for this one. I saw this one in the track list, and I've been like waiting in anticipation because I'm not sure. Obviously, these are declassified. So it says Satanic rappers. So he's never really made a song with like talking about like he's talked about satanic themes and like how the industry is that way in his songs. But I don't think he's ever like directly put it in the title except for The Devil is a Democrat, where he dissed Gavin Newsom. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a ploy on that, a prequel, or what is it's going to be, but I'm excited. Let's see what he's got. Satanic rappers. Oh, oh, I know what this is. This is a diss on Sam Smith. 100%. I'm calling it right now. Quote, quote, probably on Twitter. Put it in the comments. I'm calling it right now because I think I know where I've heard this before. So if y'all don't remember, back in I forget what year here. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna check what year it came out. Hold on. Sam Smith, singles and EPs. Unholy. Came out in January of 2023. If you can see that. January 27th, 2023. So, yeah. So basically, when so Sam Smith released a song, and Tom MacDonald, his song "Ghost," because it's considered a pop song, even though there's rap in it too. It was on the pop charts. So if you don't know, Tom MacDonald released a song "Ghost," got the #1 Billboard, beat Sam Smith, beat out Unholy for #1. It was basically a track about Nova, about his girlfriend, who also shoots and films his music videos. We love you, Nova. You're awesome. But yeah, and he posted and when Sam Smith went to the Grammys, not only did he let Kim Petras, who's the youngest ever person to get a transgender operation, she's the first transgender woman to win a Grammy. Like, who gives a fuck? But no, so she got to give the speech and do all that jazz. But their performance of it was satanic. It was a satanic ritual. And he posted a short on YouTube with like his black things. And he's like, I swear these artists worship the devil. They got symbols in their videos. It's not accidental. And I saw that short and I was like, where's the song at? And he didn't release the song. I think that this is the song. He did a short clip of it in that video, and this is the whole song. So I'm actually super excited for this. I've been waiting for this because I've wanted a song because I really like that. So I'm calling it right now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'd be willing to bet money right now. Let's see. If you'll know, because if I start saying the lyrics, it's because I've heard it before.
I swear these artists worship the devil. You see the symbols in their videos, it's not accidental. They sold their souls to be famous, it's not a debt they can set.
This is it. I haven't heard the whole song because, again, he just made a short of it, but this is probably going to move to #1 on mine. I love this song, and I love who it's exposing. And again, it's a diss on Sam Smith, who I can't stand. So I might not pause as much in this one, but enjoy this one.
I swear these artists worship the devil. You see the symbols in their videos, it's not accidental. They sold their souls to be famous, it's not a debt they can settle. Just check the lyrics, you can hear it on every instrumental. These award shows aren't about the music or visuals. They're designed to be identical to satanic rituals. You buy tickets to concerts, you're not aware they're performing. Black mass and the fans are part of the ceremony. The industry been infected, Illuminati agendas. Communicate with the youth using messages in our records. It's all black magic. Wanna hear the devil? Play the track backwards. This is facts, witchcraft in our rap albums. Celebrities have clearly been cursed. Research the conspiracy first. It's so obvious they're taunting us with Lil Uzi Vert. Say it slow, sound it out. Lil Lucifer. There's devils around me.
Okay, that's all I heard. So he must, yeah. So the first 50 seconds, and again, I think I heard the chorus too. Basically, the first minute, he made a 1 minute short of the first minute song and posted it on YouTube right after the Sam Smith Grammy performance. But he didn't release the song. So second half will probably pause more because I'm excited to hear what he has to say. But yeah, right now I'm calling it right now. This song is moving to my number one.
Look at the logos of major labels, they all been designed to imitate pentagrams or the all-seeing eye.
True. This is a fact. Like, I'm not going to do this for you. Like, I might let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video just on this, exposing the conspiracy theory of the pentagram and the all-seeing eye and the major labels. Because if you look at, there's like some of these people are even Christians now. Like, I'm not sure if they even knew what they were doing in these photo shoots. But you got people like Justin Bieber, Sam Smith, Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga. Anytime you see this is why I did this during the thing. This symbol, where they had like the triangle or any form of triangle over their eye, that's the all-seeing eye, and the pentagram and universal, even the Star of David that Israel has on their flag, they claim is the Star of David, is the Star of the devil. It's literally, it's different because the pentagram is, I'm pretty sure it's 6-sided, and the Israeli one is 5-sided. But the point is, Satanists existed before 1948. So just like Satanists will take our holy symbols and pervert them. So like we have the cross. The cross is the symbol of Jesus. It's Christ on the cross, died for our sins. The upside down cross is the Illuminati. It's satanic. So the fact that Israel, or who claim to be the chosen people, the nation of Israel, they basically took the pentagram and took off one corner and was like, this is the Star of David. It's a bunch of bullshit is what it is. But yeah, major record labels, celebrities, magazine covers, look for this, look for the all-seeing eye, look for this, look for the triangle symbol, look for the pentagram. And again, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to make a whole video just regarding that.
Look at the logos of major labels, they all been designed to imitate pentagrams or the all-seeing eye. And their artists are constantly killed and losing their lives. You know that sacrificing people's how the devil survives. They say that music can heal you, but the rhymes are like cancer. Cover one eye, make a triangle, it's satanic sign language. The label executives practice Satan's religion, and every album gets blessed cause it's a sacred tradition. There's a spirit in the lyrics, the song has a hidden meaning. Make the crowd sing all the words and they can summon a demon. And you don't wanna believe that your favorite artist is evil, but he was young once too, and fame was something he needed. He sold his soul for $1. The label had what he wanted. They used his songs for their sermons. They make him look like a prophet. And there's always two sides. Where there's hell, there's a heaven. And music can be beautiful or have an agenda. There's devils around me.
Everything he just said is facts. I don't even have to talk about it. Every single thing he just said there is facts. And that's another type. Like you'll sometimes hear like in the music industry, or people that like are in the music world, they'll use the term industry plant. And what that term basically means is it's somebody like Sam Smith is a perfect example. Sam Smith, I'm pretty sure, is the most recent industry plant that we've had. And it's basically, he was making music by himself, very, 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 very successful, had a solid fan base, ended up winning like 5 Grammys in 1 year. And within 2 years of doing that, a year or two of doing that, what Hollywood does is they find somebody who's doing great on their own, and they're like, because they know they have talent, and they know they have ideas, and they're like, hey, we're going to give you a lifetime contract. And these exist. You can look them up. A lifetime contract that basically says for your entire life, they own your name, your face, your person, your music, all the masters, everything. You have to dress the way they tell you to. You have to eat what they tell you to. You have to say you have no freedom. They own you. That's why you hear. I, I'll give a perfect example for any of you who watched the Grammys and the Oscars. Do you know how many like fuck ice comments there were? And then like you have Jelly Roll and Olivia Dean mentioned Jesus. Olivia Dean gets censored. They didn't dare censor Jelly Roll. He would have went off on them, bro. But no, like that's not by accident. That's coordinated. They don't like ICE. They don't like Trump's political agenda, so they're going to tell you to say that. They're not saying that of their own accord. So you have to understand, like whether you want to believe it or not, there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and it's sinister. Anybody who has not seen, again, I'm not this disclaimer. I'm not recommending this to teenagers, people that are 15, 16, maybe 16. If you're 16, 17, 18, young adult, I don't care how old you are, I recommend you watch the movie Eyes Wide Shut. A lot of people hate on the movie because they don't like, they claim it's over sexualized, but really what the movie is the movie is Stanley Kubrick's, and it's directed by Stanley Kubrick, and it was him. It was his first. It was his last cry, like before Hollywood cracked down, basically showing you what actually goes on. So basically, in the movie, Tom Cruise, it stars Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman's having an affair with some other dude. He gets mad. He goes out and he stumbles upon this Illuminati party, and it's just a big mansion. You have all these people in satanic masks, robes. Everybody's naked. Everybody's just having sex everywhere. It's also depicted in the music video for "Unholy" Sam Smith. It's disgusting and it's immoral and it's everything that we stand against. But these things actually happen. So people didn't like the movie. People claim the movie was over sexualized, but really the movie is a almost direct depiction of what actually happens in Hollywood. So if you haven't watched the movie, I would encourage you to go watch it and then do research afterwards. And yeah, I think you'll find a lot of disturbing things. They're true but disturbing.
They follow in shadows. Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows. Dear God, give me your strength and give me your wisdom. Hold the demons back and keep the devil at a distance. It's been a while since I was in a church or been a Christian, but I'm praying all the time and I know that you still listen. The industry is evil, Satan infiltrates the business. These artists think it's cool, please forgive them. They know not what they're doing to the fans that they're convincing. Let my music be the exorcism. There's devils around me, close on they mantles. I walk through the valley, they follow in shadows. Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
All right, so that was Tom MacDonald's Satanic Rappers, my number one. So we've gotten through 5 songs. This video is about to be like an hour long. So I try not to make videos longer than an hour for a few reasons. One, it's a lot on me, especially at 12 and 1 and 2 a.m. But I wanted to make sure we were the first reaction that got out there. That you guys were the people who watched. You guys were the first people. You guys deserve to be able to see my reaction to it and not have to scroll through 50 other ones to find mine. So. We've done 5 songs. It's gonna be about an hour. There's 19 songs. We're definitely not gonna get through the entire one today. And I'm trying not to make videos that are longer than an hour. So we might do them in groups of 5, but I'm gonna keep filming them starting tomorrow. So I think we're gonna end. I think Satanic Rappers is a good spot to end. I'm not gonna listen to any of the songs. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and I'm gonna record at least 2 videos tomorrow. One video is gonna be just reacting to the new music video he's dropping. So I'm not sure what that music video is, but I assume it's for another song because he said top 20 songs. I assume one song is going to be the music video. So I'll be releasing my reaction to the music video tomorrow, as well as the well, I should say later today. But I'm gonna try and be on here and react to the music video right when it comes out at 9 a.m. And then 9 a.m. Pacific time, so it'll be like noon my time. But so I might react to the other ones first. I don't know, but then we will also react to at least the next 5 songs in this album, and we're gonna keep going until we're done with the album. But I won't listen to any more because I want my first reaction to be your guys' first reaction. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you guys want me to do more Tom MacDonald reactions. I will let you know, disclaimer, I'm a huge fan. So up until now, I've listened to pretty much everything that's out there, videos, songs. So just know that those reactions will not be my first time reactions to Tom MacDonald. But if you just want my commentary and my reactions to certain ones, just drop the names of the songs in the comments, and I'll try and make a list and get to those in the priority of when they were sent. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. This is probably one of my favorite albums he's released, based on these first 5 songs. I mean, we've got 19 songs, probably 19 bangers. So, but yeah, for now, Josh Cook. Uh, Go and if you want to follow me on my other social medias, I'll link my handles in the description. But pretty much Josh Cook 331. That's Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. That's all. That's all. I'll release the other ones in the comments. But yeah, I post on there regularly, and let me know what reaction videos you want next. But until later today, peace out.